everyone. Isn't it a great day to do a little project together? Well, I'm glad that I've got you here to spend some time with me. We're going to do that today in our little traveler's notebook that we're working on. So, a very warm welcome to all of you. This is your very first time. My name's Angela, and old and new, always lovely to spend some time with you. So, guys, we made our cover last time, where we used bits and pieces, and I have a tutorial for that. I have a playlist that I've just started for this one, so this will be your new Traveler's Notebook Floral Folly Journal. I'll put the link in the description box below this video. Now, if you are watching your telly, you won't have a description box, or you won't be able to access it from your TV. But if you're working on your iPad, your computer, or your phone, you will see a little note underneath that says see more, or you might have a little arrowhead there. Just click on that just below the video and a whole lot of information drops down there. I just say that because I get a lot of people asking me questions, and really most of that information really is in that description box. All right, so moving along, I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm really loving how this has come together, and that's the inside, which we will get to decorate. I want to just turn to this page. All right, so we folded this bit over here like that. I'm going to put something here today, and if you lift up this bit, I'm going to put something here as well. All right, we're making two of the same, and I thought it would be perfect to put into this journal. So I'm just going to put that to the side for the moment, and we're going to get started. Right, so today what I want you to do is, as mentioned when we started this project, grab a mailer. This is a used mailer, and we're going to use this to make two little projects out of today. So this particular one measures 4.5 inches, so that is about 12 centimeters, there or thereabouts, and the length of this one is 9.25 inches that way. In centimeters, you are looking at 23.5 centimeters. All right, so go and get a bigger one. If you have a bigger one, you can trim it down. What we want to do is we want to make sure that the width that we're going to use is not going to be too wide for our actual page. All right, we are going to fold a piece over as well. So the first thing I want you to do is effectively cut this in two pieces. It's not going to be quite in half because I've got a window there, and I think if I did it straight in half, it would be quite like that, which is actually fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it off center, and I'm going to cut that in half. All right, so you can draw a line, use your scissors, that is absolutely fine. This particular one now measures, I'm just going to give you the length, 4.75 inches, and this one is slightly less, so this one is, well, just over a half. All right, so there we have it. Now it's got these roughly bits here. I'm going to turn this over in a minute. I'm going to use my scoring tool. You can use the back of, you don't have one of these scoring tools. This is a bone folder, really. It's got a nice point. I call it my scoring tool because I do use it as a scoring tool. And now about an inch in from this, so you're left with 1, 2, 3.25 inches there, so about 10 centimeters. These are just approximates. I'm just going to make a bit of a score line, so I'm just using this to line up my page. So an inch from the right. I'm going to just put this here. I'm just using the grid here to line it up, and I'm going to score that there. All right, and then I'm going to fold it, make that flat, and we're going to fold that over. Maybe we should glue it first. Let's do that. Right, before I glue that, while this is open, I don't really like the window here. This is smaller than the window, but I will be covering up a large amount of that. I've just taken a scrappy bit, and I'm going to stick that on the inside here. So guys, grab paper, grab envelopes. I've got scrappy bits. We've got bits and pieces really from this kit. and I'm going to just put this in here. I'm just gauging it. As I said, I will be sticking things over the front, but I don't want to see the blue. If your envelope doesn't have has a color that you don't like, you know, that's up to you, but go and have a look and see there. Right, now I'm just gluing up to the score line here. I'm doing this purely because I want these bits to stick together and not move when I fold them over. I think that would be a better bet. So I'm just going to, what's happened here now? Just go like this. Make it nice and smooth, so that will stick together now. And now when we fold this over, those bits aren't going to move out of line. So there we go. Right. Now I've done it with this because our page is quite narrow, so this is going to make a sweet little flip out. I think it's this page, and I'm going to put it on there like that. All right, so use the envelope to make a flap just because it's narrower than a journal page. All right, so we're going to use that like that. Okay, now with the bits on the other side, you want to do the same thing. So I just want to close that there. This one doesn't have a window, so that's fine. Go to the open side, so this side over here. Right, and again, just, sorry, lost the plot here. You've got two open sides. You've got this bit at the top, and that's where you would have opened your envelope. So mine's a bit ratty looking there. And then again, I have just taken the same distance here. So you've got 3 1/4. We're going to just line that up like that. Use something to score, and a butter knife works well. All right, I'm going to glue those bits together. Fold them first, and then I'll be able to see a lot better where I am working. There we go. Right, now I'm going to just glue these all together. I think it works easier when you glue them together, and this bit had a little bit that was sticking out, so we'll get that all glued down. Right, and I think this bit will annoy me, so I'm just going to take my scissors, and you don't need to, I'm just neatening it off there. Oh, okay, finished sneezing now. Right, so we've got that there. You can now score this on that line you made properly and get that nice and flat. All right, now this one I wanted to have on this side, so in actual fact I need to turn it the other way. So decide which side it is that you want to really, which side of the journal, so that the opening's at the top, all right, and that your flap is now going to be on the right page rather than this one, which is the left page. All right, so this one is, its opening is on that side. All right, so we've got 2 little bits ready from that little envelope, so that's great. Okay, let's start with this one. I'll make that flat for the minute. Oh, and I'm going to put some distress ink just like this on the edge here. I could do with a bit of a daub on there because I just don't like to see the whiteness come through. So you can or can't, it's up to you whether you're a fan of using distress ink or not. Of course, you can do it at the end as well. All right, so we've got that there. Make it flat now so it's easier to work. And what I want to do is I want to put some bits here. So this is where the scrappy bits come in. I've grabbed some scrappy bits. So I've got some pink polka dot, piece of the lacy background paper. I don't know what that is. And that's a little lacy bit. So this is a creamy bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one on the bottom, I think. I'm going to have this one over here because I want to put some flowers on this side. and this one will be lengthways, and then this one will end up and sort of go like that. All right, so I've got my order sorted out here, and yeah, that one's going to overlap there, that one's going to go there. So now I can see which one needs to stick down first. So these two are going last and these two are going first. Right, so get this stuck down. I just sort of hand tore these bits. This particular one though, I did with my tearing ruler, and it really was like that already in my bag of scraps. And I do like using scraps because this is the kind of thing it's perfect for. There we go. And to do it like this is a really nice and easy way. So if this is you new to journaling, give this a go. It's like patchwork. I really like it. All right, we got a little bit of a pink one here, and I'm not going right up to the edges, but you want to remember that that's going to fold back. So we've got that there. It is going a little bit over the window, but that's okay. And I have inked the edges of these, so you know, just to save time. I like Sunday's video to be a nice quick one, so that you can go away and do whatever it is with the family, or you know, whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, so this one's last. What have I been doing today? Well, it is really late here now. I think it's past 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've only just decided, oh gosh, yes, I almost forgot about a video. And I decided, well, I'm going to go and move my bedroom around a bit. You know, I'm not a person to move things around very much, but a change is as good as a holiday, isn't it? So I like the fresh air, sort of breeze blowing across in the night. So I wanted to change my bedroom around so I could get that sorted. So, gosh, what a job. The bed was heavy. It's a chrome frame, and oh my gosh, well, there was nobody at home to help, but it's done now, and I'm really happy about it. Even Abby has tested it out and she thinks it's okay, so we're all right there. Right, I'm going to put a few bits and pieces on here. So you want to go and grab yourself a die cut. So this is a nice sage green hollyhock one. I've got a little piece of lace. I have a butterfly, so it's a tiny butterfly from my butterflies. I've got another die cut. This is from Artsy Stems. It's in a little pink color. And then this is my floral folly cut. My that's a tongue twister. My flower my floral cutout. So this is a digital. All right. So if you bought the printed kit, I included 2 sheets of the floral fussy cuts for you to use, and that's from there. That's just the printed kit. All right, so we want to put that on as well. I think that'll be last. That'll be second last, and we want to get these stuck down. So I'm having a little bit of the green, and then maybe this one first, and then it's just arranging them quickly. And then I'm going to put that on the front there. All right, so let's start with this hollyhock. So I'm going to take out my glue. Now, somebody asked me this the other day. I use art glitter glue in here. You can get this from Amazon, and you buy the nozzle separately. It fits perfectly on the glue. And, oops. You can find all the details for these on my Amazon favorites tools list. So if there's anything that I'm using that you're wanting to know the details for, please go and have a look there. I do update it as often as I can, and you'll find all the information there. Okay, right, so let's get this little one on. Just a reminder, if you are looking for die cuts, these things already made, Hilda does this. She has a little shop called paper.fun 422, I think it is, I'll put the link down below. You can contact her there. She's got an Instagram and an email if you don't have Instagram. Right, I think I had this the other way, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to just lean this over a little bit like that. Right, she does all the same. This is one of Hilda's here. So, you know, for me, sometimes I like to order from Hilda because I have my own scissors, but sometimes it's just a great help to have them already done. So yeah, and she does all beautiful colors as well, so you can go and have a look there. Right, I'm excited to get going in this little traveler's notebook. It's going to be a quick project, as I say, so we should have it done by shortly, and with that I have an exciting project that I'll share with you at the end of the week. So look out for that one, because it's a big kit that I've been working on, and I haven't had a big kit launched for a few months actually. So I've had a lot of smaller ones. So I hope you're going to be excited about that one. I'm looking forward to it. I really like how this one's come together as well. So yeah. Right, I wanted to put this butterfly on. I'm just finding its spot. I think I'm going to put it over here. Oh, let's get our lace on first. So I'm going to put this piece of lace across the bottom. Now you can make this with any scraps. It doesn't have to be a specific kit. It's a great way to get these ready. Use some flowers from a magazine or something, or an old book, or fussy cuts, because that's easiest. I do have my favorites that I like to use. Let's see now. Do I want to? I'm going to go with that. Do I want it lower? Yeah, let's go with the lower. And then we just take our scissors, and these scissors are really great as well. If you struggle with sore hands for whatever reason, arthritis, carpal tunnel, anything, these are really great. You just push them down, and they, with a spring, they are a blessing. I really enjoy them. They're also on my Amazon favorite. I can highly recommend them. Okay, so we're going to just put on our little butterfly now, and then we'll do the back. So I said I was going to put him over here, so there we go. And I might get to putting on a little pearl, if I remember. Now on the back of this, I'm just going to, I've got my lace paper. I love this green color. I want to just cover the back with that, so I'm going to stick that down ever so quickly. I don't need that one. Let's go with this one. Yeah, I've printed these all on misprints that I would have had for whatever reason. So I use all the paper that for myself, that is, with to make use of everything, because you know you don't want to be throwing paper away just because it's printed incorrectly on one side. So that's a good tip for saving as well, especially because it's really great paper. Right, so there's the back of that, and then just really quickly a little pocket I'm going to put down over here. So that's just going to go like that. So we'll centralize that nicely. There we go. And then I have a little bit of lace. That's just going to go straight across there. Lovely cotton lace. Got this a while back from Plum Boutique. I think Vanessa's shop opens on Monday, if I'm correct. That's what it said on her announcements. So yeah, I've just used what I've had, and you know, I'm sure you guys can do the same. Right. Oops. Right, stretch it out. Here we go. Might need just a little bit more underneath there, just to get that stuck down nicely. There we go. And then I've got this little bigger butterfly. These come from my pastel butterfly set, or I've got 2 butterfly sets, you know, and so I'm going to just put this in the middle. I'm trying to keep it fairly flat. So let's just stick that down like that. There we go. Great. Okay, so that side is done. We'll put something in there, and I'm going to stick a little bit of an edge strip on there. So again, I got a scrappy bits. These were from my wildflowers actually, but these are both in this kit as well, the backing pages. So I wanted to use up these scrappy bits. So I've just torn this. This is the bit I'm going to just layer it on like that. Put the glue on here, I think, just because I don't want to extend over like that. And don't go too close to the fold line, because you don't want to stop this from lying flat when you fold it over. So I want to just check where that fold line is like that, and I'm keeping it in sight. There we go. So hopefully when we turn this over, we can press it nice and flat like that. All right, so there we go. That's looking good. All right, we'll have a little tuck spot there. So we're going to put that one to the side for the minute. Right, let's, oh, I was going to decorate it, sorry. Another little die cut. I'm going to just stick that on here. And then the thistle, which I fussy cut out from those little, the digitals. These links will all be down if you're interested in any of this stuff, because I will get the questions. So that's why I explained to you about the description box. Go and have a look in there. I've got lots of information that you might be interested in. So it saves you waiting on me to answer the questions. Right, and then I'm going to just put this one like this. And that one is ready to go. Let's just leave that to dry for a moment. Right, so with the other bit here, remember to keep this open bit at the top, so that you can fold this over like this. Make sure that you burnish that nice and well. Right, so I'm going to start on the back with this one. I wonder, I don't really need to glue this down, but I will. And I'm going to just grab my bits for this. So we have got the green flower paper. This is also, you can find this in the kit, or in a separate kit if you have that one. The flower background pages. I do like these. They go with everything that I use, so I do like using them. Right, I'm going to stick this at the top there, just getting it close to the edge. This is slightly too short, but it doesn't matter because I've got a pocket that it's going to go on the bottom. But I was using up what I had. Okay, this piece came from a freebie that I had in my group. I've got it right here. It was the peach pages, so I've just taken a piece from there. So that's what that is, and I'm just going to stick this at the bottom. I love the nasturtiums on here, so you want to just get that like that, which is okay. And then got it awkwardly, I'm holding it awkwardly. Right, so you just want to get that stuck down like that, and we'll make sure that we get it close to the bottom. Right, with this one I'm not getting too involved here, so I'm just going to use one of the sentiments from this kit, so one of those lovely positive sentiments, and I'm hoping that those are going to uplift you when you use your journal, you know, just positive messages to remind ourselves that we are important, we are special, and we do matter, and our opinions are, you know, important, and we count. And most importantly, that we are enough. Okay, and don't let anybody else dull that sparkle, because you are enough. Right, so I'm going to get that little butterfly just stuck down there. So it's quite flat on that side. All my sponge is coming apart and it's time to change it. Right, now on the side, 2 die cuts and 2 scrappy bits of paper. I've got a little bit of the lace paper scrap that I've used. And the colours in here are very similar to the wildflower one. So you probably have quite a few scraps in your box from that. I want to just have that peeking out. And this again is part of this sheet here. So I'm going to just put some glue on this one. Not all the way over. I'm sort of leaving a 1/4 of an inch at the top there. And I want to just have that bit of green just peeking through. And hopefully I can... Right, so we've got that there. So it's just some nice little layers. And then I'm going to just put some glue down here just to cover this. Because again, this is going to be a little tuck spot area for us. Okay, so we've got that there. Now, we turn this over. I nearly stuck it on the wrong way. Right, and then we want to just move that up there and over a bit. Okay, it's a little bit long, so that's easily remedied. We just want to cut that off like that and distress it. Okay, then again, 2 bits. Again, these were just ones that I've had lying around and I'm just working away, because sometimes at the end of a project I have a couple over, and that's not a bad thing. I do store them in the colors, so really nice when I'm wanting to look for a specific color. And I think this one actually came from To Having to Hold project. It's a bit pearlized, but that's okay. I'm happy with it. I think this one needs to go on the top. Right, back to the green. This is one of my favorite Delicate Leaves. I do like this. Okay, I hope you guys are going to have a lovely Sunday. And gosh, as I keep saying, we're changing seasons here, as I'm sure you all are. And just as I said, with sorting, moving the bedroom around, I did manage to sort out a few clothes and things, you know, just with different warmer things and not so warm things and that sort of thing. Getting ready for the new season. Oh, Abby's sleeping more already. I think she's in hibernation already. But Abby does like to sleep. Ears went up when I said that. She's waiting for me to finish so I can take her for a walk, bless her. Right. Don't quite know how I'm doing this, but there we go. Right. Now, it doesn't matter that the tip there is over. We are going to stick a piece of this down anyway. No, that's right. Okay, so we've done that side. Now we want to do the front. You don't need to worry about that piece. Right, so what I decided to do here was take a piece of the pink check paper. And I'm going to fit it just over there. That's going to be the base for what I'm going to do here. This one doesn't have a window, so it could be a little bit more exciting. I wanted to use the whole envelope, so I thought, well, 2 pockets it is. 2 flip out pockets. So there we go. Right, so we'll get that stuck down. Make sure I get it to the corner, like that. There we go. All right. Okay, so you've got your opening at the top. That's great. You can use a little bit of distress ink. Just takes the white edges away. There we go. Happy with that. Then I have taken a little piece of fabric. So this is just a little scrappy bit of fabric, which I'm going to get stuck down over here. So let's just change glues. Gosh, my hands are full of glue. Right, so I have taken one of these, which are in that kit, so one of the little ephemera pieces, and I'm going to stick that down as well. I've also got two little die cuts, so we've got a peach one and a green sort of leafy one. Then I've brought the nasturtiums, which I printed 2 to a page, so I've cut that out from my floral fussy cuts. I've got 2 pieces of lace, which I'm going to layer up. This is a butterfly one, and this is just sort of like a cappuccino color. And then I have also got just a little butterfly from my butterfly collection. All right, so that's what we're going to use here. So let's get going, and I want to just get some glue onto this fabric piece here quickly. This is Liberty of London, really thin Lana fabric, but I do love it. Right, so let's get that down. I'm going to move it slightly to the left. To the left, to the left. That came in my head. I don't know why I did that. Right. Here we go. Mostly stuck down, mostly. Right, so we've got that in place. Then we want to just gather our bits here. So we want this little one. We want to stick these down. So I want to, again, be mindful of the edge here. Once that's stuck down, it'll be okay. So you could go over slightly, but try not to. All right, because when you fold it open, it's going to the leaf will bend, so you don't want to do that too much. So let's get that one down so long. Now I want to get this one on as well, so before I stick that bit, I want to just get this one stuck down. I think I'll just take the fabric tack because we are sticking it onto fabric. But you know, there's no hard and fast rules with this. I'll just go as I feel. Right, so I want to get that just underneath this bit particularly. Yeah, I'm going to slightly tilt it to the side, and then that can go down like that. And then this is also one where the stem broke, but that's fine. I wanted to put that on here as well, so that one will be slightly higher, I think. Yeah, move it over a bit, I think. I'm just trying to see how I can maneuver it, so we'll have a go at that. Just so that I know I'm not going to get that over the edge, and then I'm going to have to maneuver the stem so that that's not going to go over the fold line there. So that's all sorted. Now we've got our little nasturtium, and again, move that again over a bit. Again, you don't want to be getting it over that fold line, so I'm going to get that one stuck down. Right, now I'm going to go with my fabric tack. So I'm going to get this little piece stuck down just there, and I don't mind that sticking out a little bit at the bottom. That's all right. So let's get this down, and we want to get that. Okay, so we'll get this one like this. Gonna just let those bits peek over. I quite like that look. Right, and then this little bit on the top here as well. Gosh, we're nearly at the end, so we're going well. There we go. It's always a difficulty to see which is the right side with these lace pieces. Right. Oh. Okay, and then I can just like that. And then the last thing to do there is just to take that little butterfly and it's just going to go just at the bottom here. So just taking whichever glue I grab. And now we can just, no, I think on this white spot here. Alright, so we've got like a thing going there. I quite like that. Okay, so that's done. You're not going to see that bit. It's going to be like this. There we go. So let's just make sure we get this nice and firmly pushed down. Right, so we've got that there. We've got this one as well. That one's also a little bit long. Let's just trim that off. So there we go. Okie dokes. Right, so we've got these two. Let's grab our book. Now, with this book, put those up there. We've got the same page. It's this one. So I'm going to just put that over there. I want to just grab this for the moment. Got more than one page here. Right, there we go. So let's do that. This one I want to have on this side like this. And so I'm going to just, okay, so we want that as a tuck spot. So you want to take a glue and just get it on the edge, run it along the fold line and this edge over here. That's it. All right, so close that and place that on here. So we'll go with this spot right there. Okay. And then on this side, we'll do exactly the same. All right, just make sure you've got them in the right position. So you want to go over here, and like this. There we go. Now you can press it over. There's no glue in the middle. And I'm going to just get it like that. How cute are those? So cute. Right, so now all that we need to do is put our book together. We're ready to do that now. So grab our book and we can now just add our bits and pieces. So I've got a couple of pieces here. I have got a little postcard from the kit and this one from the kit. So those two. I've got the two little envelopes. So these little envelopes, I've put those together, and then two tags, the big tags. So this one here with the mauves, I'm going to put into this one. So with any luck it fits. And there we go. So it just peeks through that little window there. And then on the back of that, I'm going to put in this little envelope, little postcard. So that I've backed onto this lovely lacy paper. All right, just paper, cardstock paper. So there we go. That's just going to go there. And then this little envelope, you know, that comes with the kit, I'm going to try my best to fit it in here. Oh, it does fit, so that's good. So you can put little notes in there. How cute is that? I love it. Right, and it goes beautifully here. We'll put a little tuck spot in there, right? And then we're going to take the whole piece. We're going to the other side. We've got the other big tag. And just put some lovely ribbon on there. That's also, this is a recycled card. This is going to go into this pocket here. Right, because on this side you've got a bit of the peach going on, so I quite like that. Peaches and pinks. And then on this side, when we flip that out, we're going to put in that little piece over there. And then our little envelope, I'm going to tuck in over here, and it doesn't fit. Why is that? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to open it up on the top here. There we go. And it's stuck on the bottom, it's stuck on the side. So now this one's just a nice little tuck spot. And the reason is, I've just realized this envelope's slightly shorter, isn't it? Okay, let's just, while I'm at it, this one could do with just a little bit more glue coming up to the edge here. So I just want to stick that down so that it's not going to be a problem. You see, as we do things, we evolve, because we just evolve with what's happening. Right, I'm not going to push this too far now because it's still drying and I want it to hold, but that's going to be a little tuck spot for that one there, and that'll do the job. So there we have it, our quick little Sunday project. And how cute is that? So we've got that one, and I've lost the other one. And we've got that one, so we've got those two if I take the middle out like that. And I think that's just so sweet. You can write lots of bits on there and it's really prettying it all up. Okay everyone, that's your Sunday video. Go and make those two and have some fun. You can do it for any journal, of course. Make use of those envelopes, especially the ones that we get in the mail. They are great bases for so many different projects, as you've seen me do many times. But I think this one is going to really work really well in here. All right, so I will see you again on Tuesday. Have a wonderful remainder of your weekend. I'm definitely going to go and have some lunch. I haven't had lunch. My stomach is rumbling, so I'm sorry if you heard that. And I will see you all very soon with another little project. Stay well, and thank you so much as always for your wonderful encouragement and support. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.